Hey, good morning, everyone. Welcome to Start Your Day Great. Start your day with the coach. I am your host, Sean Butner, certified high performance coach, and today we are talking about putting off big decisions because, if you're joining me for the first time, this show, of course, is all about helping you make the most of each day so that you can live into your full potential, get what you got to get done, and live a better life. That's what we aim to do, one day at a time. So we're not going to be able to do that all for you, maybe this one time, but you'll get good ideas, good tactics, good strategies to help you advance and advance quicker. So, okay, if you've ever put off a big decision, how do you get over that, right? Because if you need to change jobs, right? And you're not sure if you should move within the company, leave the company, and start something new. A new job, a new business, or maybe it's like you're thinking about your next car and you have this idea of all the cool bells and whistles and, maybe reducing maintenance costs, maybe just having something nice in your life, types of things that people do, but there's so many options and you're struggling with figuring out the right way forward. It can be really frustrating when we're stuck on a big decision. It's really helpful to have a framework to help you think through and to think about it in maybe a different way, right? One of the best pieces of advice I got from a guy named Jeff Hayes when I worked at Walmart was that when people make big life decisions, to move across the country, to change jobs, to, get married and take all that, you're generally... You can think about it as two forces pulling on you. This push or pull. You're getting pushed into a decision or you're being pulled towards it, right? And so in the case of changing jobs, are you being pulled towards an idea of more contribution, more impact, more joy? Or are you being pushed by poor management, bad teammates, completely feeling miserable day to day in your job? Because in a ideal situation, you're being pulled by something good and you're not being pushed out by something bad, right? You don't have a manager that you work with a target on your back, who's put a target on your back trying to push you out of the organization, right? You want to go on your own volition because it's good for you, not because you have to, if that makes sense. So that's the basic framework is to identify what forces are pulling you towards a better future or pushing you, away from pain, right? So you're either running away from pain or you're running towards something good is another way to look at it. And as you think through this, it's extremely important to be clear on how your own values and what you're going after in life. Because if you're really clueless there, it's going to be tough to make the right call, and you have a higher likelihood of feeling regret after making the wrong decision or the less ideal one, right? But if you act within your character, your values, what you're going after, trying to provide for your family, yourself, your greater purpose or organizations you work with, that will help keep you on track. And on top of it all, with all the information we have out there, just for you to consume, with all the different changes in technology, the new changes in society, the changes in everything that's happening, making quicker decisions is important to success because you learn what works and what doesn't work. You learn what is good or what isn't good quicker. You don't dwell on it. And, if you're making those quick decisions, again, based in clarity of who you are and what you want out of life, it's going to be really hard to say, that didn't work out, but that was me. That was authentically me. That's what I needed to do at that time. And now I know, and now I can iterate and move forward. I'm a huge proponent of reflection, and so not just doing things and not reflecting on them is not in my style or character as I talk about a lot being an introvert, but it is really important to make decisions quick, to see it through, feel like you're taking control of your life, right? And that's another aspect of this. So, like I said, at Walmart, when I was deciding whether or not to start a business and leave there, my friend Jeff Hayes is like, what are you running towards? And I went, oh, helping people. It was kind of controlling my own destiny. It was making a bigger impact and leaving a legacy. It was all these good things. He's like, what are you running away from? And I was like, I like the people here. I like the work that I'm doing. It's just not, I don't have my full heart in it, right? And sometimes you have to follow where your heart goes, especially when you don't have obligations. Like that time, single young guy. I had really not a bunch to gain and not a lot to lose in that particular situation for me. So I don't advocate you go and quit your job all willy-nilly, right? But if you can quit your job and take care of your family and take care of cultivating something you're passionate about, not following your passion just to follow your passion, but to follow your passion to get good at something, to put out good in the world, the good that you are uniquely equipped to do, I think is really, really awesome. So, all right. I feel like I'm a little bit rambling on this, guys, but if you would, I'm going to let you guys know that tomorrow afternoon at 1 p.m., I'm hosting a live free Zoom called Ask a Coach a Question, where you guys can ask questions like this. How do I make decisions quicker? How do I think through this big decision? If push-pull isn't working for you, you need something a little bit more. As a high-performance coach, I help people figure out these big life questions all the time through some guided questions and just brainstorming great ideas. So if that's something that you'd like to try, or you have something you're struggling with that you could use a little bit different perspective or different life experience or this awesome high-performance process, make sure you check the link in my bio on wherever you're watching this video or the link below the video, depending on the platform. And you can sign up for that for free tomorrow at 1 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. I would love to see you there. I'd love to cheer you on. I'd love to help you overcome whatever you're struggling on in life, to help you make that decision quicker, to help you learn a little bit more about yourself, to help you go out there and have, just crush it at the end of this year. Because if so many people have been struggling, and I just want to be the guy to say, hey, you got this, okay? So if that's interesting, if you want to attend that, I will be giving out a couple of prizes too if you show up and ask questions, just to make it fun, and I like to do that. So hopefully you sign up for that. You go to the link below, you put in your name and email, you get the Zoom link, and tomorrow at 1, we rock and roll, okay? So hope to see you there, guys, and this is Sean Butner saying live with more joy, more personal growth, and more impact in your communities today.